at it again. Look, hit him with that drink, not the wind, not that hoe. Shorty like my ops, I depend on that hoe. Birds flying south, they depend on that snow. I just get a word, I don't care how they go. Niggas try my game, green light. These some broad day shooters, they don't like us. Get that boy gone if we don't like him. Sweet chin music, Shawn Michaels. What bro said. I'm richer than my ops. All hundreds ain't no 50s in my knots. We just put them switches on our Glocks. First nigga dizzy getting all props. I'm still on parole, let's not get in that. Make sure you hit that nigga on the first. Ain't no spinning back. Hey, tell your cub, go back home, don't put your kid in that. I'm hitting scooping out your whip, nigga, don't put your kids in that. Respect and loyalty, you know I'm big on that. I pull that mic out and make a spit on that. 32 bars, she did a whole verse. I ain't coming to, I did a whole perk. I spit the racks on this Louis. She told me that I'm hot and then she blew me. If AMG pull up, then it's a movie. Boy, this ain't no take this shit a Uzi. I ain't get no get back in a minute. The odds ain't no.
Welcome, man. We back again, man. JNL After Dark, man. I'm here, man. We got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? It's a good friend of mine, man. Sonny V, man. What's the word? Man? We got a couple topics, man, we want to get into tonight. And I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited, man. You know, like this is like a brother to me right here. So, you know, definitely real happy to have you support, you feel me, and come out and just, you know what I'm saying, just give us your blessing and, you know, just letting us spend that time and get that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. Tell me a little bit about yourself, just so everybody can get a little gist of who you are, what you do, where you from, you know what I'm saying?
First things first, I like to say I'm happy to be here myself, you feel me? I'm happy y'all doing your thing, I mean, I'm happy I'm able to come here and show support to a young black man doing his thing, I mean, a young black entrepreneur like yourself, but yeah, I'm Sonny V, I'm from Brooklyn, and that's all you really need to know.
All right, bet, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Wise words, kind words, man. I want to jump right into it, man. I want to get right into it. You feel me? We got a couple things I do want to ask you. You know, a couple of things we can address. You feel me, for our viewers and all that. You know, it's JNL, man. It's all about entertainment and education.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like that's very important. It's important to be happy, and it's important to stimulate your mind. You feel me? Get that brain food going. You know, exercise your mind. Can't just do the body and leave the mind out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna jump right into it. You ready?
I'm ready.
I bet, man. So, how you feel about girls that be selling box, man?
You know, when I think about it, I would kind of compare it to porn. I mean, just like a lower stage, but I would kind of compare it to porn. The world don't see nothing wrong with porn. Nah, seriously, you know, the world don't see nothing wrong with porn. So why are they concerned about what another young woman's doing with her body? I mean, if she want to support herself that way, I don't really see a problem with it, but I can see how people can see a problem with it.
So would you say it's safe to say that you would be okay with your girl, or if you had a female currently, I'm not sure your situation, but if you do have a female right now, you will be fine with her getting to the bag, like how they say it, selling box?
Negative.
You gotta explain that one, man.
Nah, I can't. I mean, it's whatever people floats another person's boat to me. You feel me? If they into that, they into that. I'm not really into that, so I can't see myself allowing my woman to be out there getting boned by somebody else.
What if it's you?
If it's me, that's different, you know what I mean? But still, I'm not about exploiting myself that way to the public. Like showing my genitals on cam and things like that, you know what I mean?
So you feel like it's safe to say, right, that you feel like women are exploiting themselves when they expose themselves to that type of lifestyle?
Whatever floats people boat. I mean, I'm not saying they exploiting themselves, you know what I mean? I'm just saying I don't want to exploit myself that way. You know what I mean? If somebody else want to expose their body that way, I don't have a problem with it. But if a woman is mine, I got a problem with it.
Why you got a problem with that? If you said you was okay with, you know what I mean, women doing that to secure the bag or whatever they feel like, you feel like there's technically nothing wrong with that, because they cool with pornography.
Right.
So you got to tell me and let them know why you feel like it's not okay for your personal female to engage in that type of lifestyle, those activities, even if she's getting bread, you're saying. Because I know you would get money, guys, so I know you put the bread above a lot of things. So if a female is saying she want to put the bread above everything else, above her morals, above what everybody in society is saying, you okay with that? Why is it not okay for your girl to decide to do that?
Right. Well, if that's what she was doing before I met her, and she told me about it, it would be a different story to me. But that's not how I met mine. So she can't just say something like that and expect me to be cool with something like that.
So is it safe to say you would date a girl that got OnlyFans and sell box?
Would I date a girl that has OnlyFans and sell box?
Because now you're gonna know beforehand. So I want to know, because you're saying it's okay if she told you beforehand. If you knew beforehand this is what she doing, would you still consider making this female your lady?
You know the world work funny. I can't tell. Maybe. I personally, I don't have a problem with porn or anything, so I can't say no. Okay. I don't. You feel me? If I'm attracted to her and I want to be with her and I know that's what she does, I feel like I'm gonna have to accept that.
I feel like that.
Okay. Okay. A little spicy, you know what I mean? I know it was a couple back to back I threw in there. That's just how we do on JNL, man. We just keep it raw and authentic, man. We know we ain't here to bullshit. We giving it to y'all live and raw, as you can see. You feel me? Shit ain't scripted. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the reason why I would, because the way I look at it is, men, we like personal. We like things to be ours. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as a female, as even if you not mine, you feel me, you might be the next guy's on. I know he won't be too excited, the least, to say like, damn, you know, my shorty got the fatty, she got the wagon, and she got an IG page. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? But now my son V over here on IG, he's scrolling, and he just see my shorty yams all out. You know what I'm trying to say? Thong out, beach pictures with the thong strip. You seen two, you know what I mean? The yams is out, and he get to see that for free. He not getting no headache. He not getting no phone not getting blown up. He not cashing out on her, you feel me? But he get a free show. He can go get one off to my girl picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really, you know, nigga like me, I'm not gonna be too happy with that.
You know, people do that.
I mean? Yeah, and there are some sick dudes out there that do that. You know what I mean? And you know, I can't even say it's sick, Because at the same time, on the other side of the fence, I see it like, you know, there are some strange dudes out there that
It's like jerking off the porn.
yeah. I feel like there's some dudes out there that women doing that type of advertisement. I feel like they actually saving the world in a sense, man. Don't quote me on directly like saving the world literally. I'm just saying those dudes that might not have access to women like that, they helping them. Because, you know, an actual female that you might know from your city, your town, versus pornography or some stranger, I don't know niggas what they be looking at, but you looking at somebody you don't know, then you could really see Shorty from Dollar General. And you, oh shit, Shorty from Dollar BG. Her shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now you get to see that for free. You feel me? And you looking like that, you go to Dollar General, you about to get you some, you know what I mean, a loaf of bread, you know what I mean? You get you some smell good, some soaps. You feel me? And she right behind the cashier, the register, and you looking at her different, like, oh shit, I just seen you last night. I just got right to you.
Facts.
You feel me? You just got me right last night. You feel me? I know you married to what's the name, but shit, you got me right last night.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at it, man. You feel me? So, you know, I'm not even gonna agree to disagree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it as it is what it is, and I agree with you, my girl. You know, I wouldn't be happy if she was doing I'm gonna call it social media advertising. I wouldn't be happy with that personally.
Feel me? Let me see that. So you saying you wouldn't be happy if your girl was just taking regular pictures, turned to the side, or showing her ass and her clothes?
Her ass is out. The G-string, the thong, the free shows.
Oh, so you mean like in bathing suits and like panties and bras, and
yeah.
You wouldn't be happy about that, but in fully clothed.
I feel like fully clothed, there still is a certain type of respect that my girl should have as my girl, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, certain things, whether you're clothed or not, do come off as provocative. And you know, when a man goes on your page, you know, when he's looking at you, if you are automatically sexualizing yourself without somebody else trying to find a way to it's gonna be hard. But the world we living in today, they wear more like fitted clothing and stuff like that to show off their curves and stuff like that. So a nigga can form an imagination versus you just giving him the show for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can take pictures and still look nice, man, without turning your butt around and let everybody see your hams and all that. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna call it. they gonna. they gonna.
The sink picture. They said the
yeah. They're gonna put it on the sink and they're gonna tell you it's women empowerment. You feel me? I don't know how that's empowering, but they're gonna call it women empowerment, and you know, and love for self. They love themselves, so they love their body and they feel good in their skin. So they're gonna hit you with that. And I'm not gonna say I'm against it. I'm just gonna say if that's what's, like you said, that's what's floating their boat. Feel me? I'm gonna just take it as that. I'm not gonna really address it too much because I'm not a female, and that's how they look at it. Like, we're not females and we can't speak on that. But from a man perspective,
I don't think.
Can I say something?
Hold on, man.
That's all advertising. Think about it. How a man would get women, he's gonna advertise himself, the way he's gonna take pictures, what he's gonna have on, jewelry,
we're not
cars.
We're not sexualized.
But that's what turns a woman on, so men do it. All women are doing the same thing, just doing what turns a man on. It's different because
it's different.
Our bodies are different.
I think it's different altogether because we're not sexualizing ourselves.
Men do it.
Okay.
They take their shirt off. They take pictures with their shirt off. They be in the mirror doing it, biting their lip, raising their eyebrows. Come on, they all do that with their waves spinning.
I'm gonna say that. But I think that would you say that women do it more as far as like sexually? Because most men aren't really posting their shirt off. They really posting what they got: money, the cars, the clothes, designer fees, jewelry. You feel me? Versus women.
When you look
90%
at
of them
when you look at Instagram, right,
Mhm.
and you see female pages, right,
Right.
what attracts you to this female?
Um,
That was a good one, man. I'll take that. So if I'm wanting now, when you say attraction, because you know there's all types of attractions, right? You meaning like what would it entice me, or what would it gravitate me towards that female into making her somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with? Which one are you asking me?
Because we all love hoes.
That's taking the question a little bit too deep.
Nah, because it's actually two questions in one. Because I can't answer that question
Spending
directly.
Spending the rest of your life with a person and just what's making you attracted to
So I'm gonna say this, right? As men, we visual creatures, so we like what we see, right? Now, if we have to make a more in-depth, like evaluation, if you will, on our next move to execute, it would be something like for the long term. It would obviously take more than just looking at what we see, because you go on Instagram, there's a million bad joints on there. You feel me? So I can't just go and just look at all these bad joints and say I'm gonna wife all of them. But now a nigga could look at that shit and say, oh, I clip all these joints on him. That don't mean I want to be with them. I never want to be with her. They all look the same. They all showing everything. You can narrow it down, but then now when it comes to narrowing it down, now we got to start weighing off different attributes. Like, all right, so she got OnlyFans, she don't got OnlyFans. I ain't with that. She got a job. She work at OnlyFans, I ain't with that. The left side of it, you know what I'm saying? So now when it comes to her versus, oh, damn, she don't got not one ass pic, no side pic showing off, no, man, what's up with her? She posting on vacation, she posting her family, I'm seeing who her mom's is, her dad, she got a little dog, she got a little niece that she love. That's more somebody that I want to invest in versus somebody that I want to just take for a test run, a little test drive, you know what I'm saying? You got anything else for that?
You're a different type of person though, because most men really don't care about things. They don't care. Like, there's men with women who's you wouldn't probably find as attractive, be as attractive to them as they are. You feel me? Let me give you. There's a fat girl, a skinny girl, and the body. There's a skinny girl with no body, a fat girl, and the girl with the body. Which one are you choosing?
I'm gonna choose the one that I like. You feel me? So
You gonna smash them both.
they all could get smashed depending on how they look. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna choose the one that I like to my liking. Because it might be, you know, there's men out there that like girls on the bigger side, and there's men that like girls on the more slimmer side, you feel me? So I'm gonna just go for what I like.
What do you like? You like a 2, a 4, or a 10?
I feel like every man would love to have a 10 in their life, but we so realistic that we know where we stand and we don't create false hope and false dreams. We don't sell ourselves dreams. You feel me? Like the same way you're my brother, right? You my guy. You not on your shit, I ain't gonna tell you, yo, bro, you lit. I'm not gonna do that for you. I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, you need to get your shit together, my boy. If you fat as fuck, nigga, I'm gonna tell you, yo, you a fat motherfucker, bro. You need to hit the gym. You need some Slim Fast, nigga, Jenny Craig.
Right.
You need all that, nigga. I just bought you a treadmill. It's coming. You feel me? Type nigga I am. Like, yo, bro, matter of fact, no McDonald's for you. What he said? No Chinese food, no ribs, no rice, no champagne. You don't get none of that. You get nothing. You feel me? That's how I'm coming with this shit. But that's just men in general, because we don't gotta we usually don't lie to each other, you feel me? And I feel like women be lying to each other a lot. Like, you know, we'll get on social media, right? Get on Facebook, no cap. Y'all can hop in the chat and say whatever y'all want to say down below. Let us know how y'all feel about this. Girls be butt ass ugly. They commenting on her shit, talking about, girl, you a dime. Girl, you a 10. Nah, she weighed 350. She not a dime, bro. Stop capping. Let's be real. Get her a subscription. You feel me? Get her some weight loss pills. Buy her a treadmill. You feel what I'm trying to say? Buy her a gym membership.
Oh,
Go to the gym. Hold on.
Take this
I'm
one,
being
'cause
for real.
it's getting spicy.
Nah, this is no. Look,
getting
this
spicy.
this JNL after dark. This is how we becoming. We becoming real with shit, bro.
Okay, it's getting
Feel me?
spicy. Let me it's getting spicy. It's getting real sazonish in here, man.
How we coming? You know what I'm saying?
Lizzo not a dime?
Nah,
Lizzo not a dime?
Lizzo was not a dime, bro.
Okay. But to you, she's not a dime, right?
To most niggas.
I'm gonna say to most men, she's not a dime, bro.
Okay.
Physically, remember we physical creatures.
Right.
She's not. She does not fit the criteria of being a dime.
Hey, isn't it weird to you that most men would say Lizzo's not a dime?
Nah, it's not weird to me.
Wouldn't it be weird if niggas say she's not a dime and they uglier than her?
I feel like men, our looks, is just like a perk. You feel me? It's not something that sets the floor for us. You don't have to look good. We men. We
Hold
do
on,
need
we
to.
need to you speaking the mic with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this, man. Like as men, I feel like looking good is a perk. You feel me? As being a man, as a man, you gotta have money first. Gotta get your bag. Gotta get you some work. And you gotta just be well rounded, nigga. Take care of yourself, nigga. Be in shape, nigga. Eat right. Hit the gym, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your family, nigga. That's what we need to do. That's attractive to him. He holding his own, nigga. Get your own place, nigga. Do your thing. Do shit like that. You feel me? Have your shit. Have control over shit as a man. Feel me? And then that'll make you look good to them. You know what I'm saying? Versus you just some nigga that look good and you don't got no car, you don't got no job, you don't got no money, nigga. She gotta pick you up, nigga. She taking you to the movies. She holding your hand. You're not even holding her hand. She holding your hand. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time for shit to go down, it's like you gotta call her, hey babe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, where's the man in that? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's different, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to us versus women. All they gotta do is look good. That's one job. Niggas don't care if she work at KFC. Niggas don't care if she work at Long John Silver. She could, like I said, she could work at Dollar General. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't care about that. A rich nigga definitely don't care if she bad.
What do you like? A 2, a 4, or a 10?
You talking about ratings?
Right.
I like a 10.
You like a 10.
Of course, I feel like every man would
So
say
9 times out of 10, you're going to go for the 10.
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be real with myself and know if I can get the 10 or not. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say Beyonce right there, I feel like I deserve that. I feel like she should be with me. You know what I'm saying? She a 10 and I want that. Knowing damn well Beyonce ain't looking nowhere over there. My bag nowhere near her bag. You know what I'm saying? She not attracted. She don't give a fuck how good you look, nigga. She with Jay-Z.
So
How you think girls rate?
You feel like a bigger bag matters to have than your woman counterpart?
Ooh, I like
Wait.
this.
You mean like
I like this.
having a bigger bag than my girl?
Right.
Of course. That's definitely important because you know why? Respectively, I'm the man, so she looking at me like, what you doing? With money comes power. What you got power over? What you controlling? You know what I'm saying? So versus, you know, we could be equally, or no cap, your girl could be making a little bit more than you. That don't mean that she's really running the show. She just got a little bit more hands than you, and you still, because most niggas that have jobs and they girl got jobs and they girl making a little more than them, you still dishing out more to her. You still controlling shit. You still giving her money to get her hair did, nigga. You still doing that shit. That's not stopping you because you got a bag too. You feel me? Versus if you have no bag or you have your check so low, it's like you can't even, yo, babe, I want to get my hair did. I want to get my nails did. That shit about $50, $60, sometimes $80. Feel me? Just for the nails. And then the hair, that should be like $300-$400.
Yeah.
Just for the hair, nigga. Like not even to get it done, nigga, just the hair. You feel me? So
Getting it done is a whole separate bag.
getting it done is a whole separate bag.
Can I
So
say some shit?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yo, we gonna take some chime-ins from my boy in the back, man. What's good, bro?
Oh man, y'all both got some good ass points. I like the conversation. Just to go off what you were saying, Luke, real shit. By the way, it's Joey back here. You know, I was running the computer and all this internet right now. So
Joey.
next episode, you feel me? But real shit. Yeah, most of the time niggas don't give a fuck about their girl's bag because like he said, you can work at McDonald's. I still find you. I think if you look good, you look good. You know what I mean? You work at Microsoft, making $100,000 a year.
But how do you feel if her bag is bigger than yours?
Now I'm gonna tell you this: if my bag is smaller than hers, real shit, and she's fucking with me because I look good or I'm funny or whatever case may be. Eventually, if I stay at that level where I'm not making no bread and she's over here caking up, she just gonna lose traction for me at some point. Feel me? She's not gonna want to come home and take care of you and pay the bills and hold you down while you could just sit down and play Xbox all day. She gonna lose some type of. Eventually, she gonna be like, nah, this is, you know what I mean? Like you a bum. She'll start calling you on your shit. All you do is play video games all day. All you do is eat and sleep all day. Like you know what I mean? So.
Facts.
It sucks. It's like that, but like real shit, niggas don't give a fuck about a girl's bag, my nigga. They really don't because, like, I would leave a girl making, working at Microsoft making $100,000 a year and find shorty at Aldi's. Scanning my item and think she look bad as hell. I'll take care of her. Feel me? Like, it's real shit. Like, and to touch down like how you said like when niggas want like a 10 or 2 or 4, every nigga would like to have a 10. The real shit. You're not gonna see a 2 or 5 and a 10 and say, you know what, I want the 2. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna realistically want the 10. But most niggas is not gonna be able to get the 10. Most niggas is not. You have to have some type of criteria going on for you. You gotta be looking good. You gotta have some kind of clout. Got some kind of bread. Some type of swag.
All right.
Something. You know what I mean?
So you want the fat girl, the skinny girl with no body, or the girl with a body?
Real shit. I just want what I think I like. But whatever looks the best to me. Now, I don't want no fat shorty. I'm gonna answer that right now. I don't want no fat shorty. Hell no. I'm not that.
Okay, now you got a skinny girl. You got a skinny girl with no body.
She look good in the face and shit. Why not?
And she don't look good in the face.
I'm not even looking at her. I'm not even giving her time of day. Real shit.
Then you got the girl with the body that's bad.
Well, I want her every time.
This brings me back to Instagram, how girls advertise.
Alright, so
he's going off for the attractiveness of the female.
But what's the first thing you see when you look at a girl?
What's the first thing I see when I look at a girl?
Her looks. 100%. You don't know nothing about her.
Girl, you feel me?
Yeah, when you see you see a shorty, the first thing you're gonna see is her attractiveness, her
whether
beauty.
she bad or not.
You're gonna see her attractiveness. So you will determine off by her looks if I'm gonna talk to her or not.
Okay.
If she bad,
okay, now look. Okay.
Now here we go. Now what if you had 3 photos
shorty or me?
of 3 girls,
Okay.
all bad in their face,
I want them all.
and they all fat, but you didn't know because they was all bad in their face.
Alright, well that's it's catfishing, right? That's real shit. Women do that too. Again, women sell their beauty. They're not gonna sell you what's good, they're not gonna show you what most people are gonna be like. Oh, nah, that's not my speed. You feel me? So, off the IG, off the Snapchat, all that. If you looking at a girl's profile and she can only show her face, she's probably a big bitch.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. She's probably
All
a
right,
big bitch.
listen. So you got if you had a girl, right? Would you still be on Instagram if they ran other women, like liking their pictures because of their bodies?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why not?
Are you satisfied then?
Satisfied with what?
With what you have?
Yeah, I'll say so. 100%.
But other women still could satisfy you?
I don't think a lot of guys are satisfied by just one. Realistically, that's why a lot of guys watch porn and stuff.
All right, bet. We're gonna take it right. We're gonna take it right back to that question. That was a good question. Yo, appreciate you, Joe, man, for chiming in. Would you be satisfied, or would you consider yourself satisfied if, or how I said it, like how you said it, if you're on IG, you got a girl, that's your joint. You're on IG, you scrolling, all you see is just nothing but fire joints just down the line of the page, right? Would you still be liking their pictures, even though they bad? 9 times out of 10, they be badder than your girls, because for me, social media fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
JNL. JNL, man.
I like they pictures, but I won't like they simple for the simple fact, out of respect. You feel me? Yeah, out of respect, I won't do it, but
So,
I still would do it as a man because we would be getting into a whole nother topic if I go on it because.
right.
But
we more visual. We are way more visual creatures.
right. Now I mean, personally, I feel like I'm just not a one woman man. But the way the world is set up as it is, I have to be.
Okay, I jack that. So I like to say, is it safe to say? Because I want to play it safe, right? But we on Jan now, so we don't play shit safe. Feel me? So, would you agree that most men would like to have their wives at home and have other girls on the side smashing?
Indeed. They would. You know what I mean? Men would.
Why is that?
Because they
all
like,
niggas cheap.
you know, they like, you gotta keep your trophy in the case.
Okay.
So I feel like the wife is the trophy, you know what I mean? Because if you think about it, most men try to find their wives early before she meet this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, this guy. Then you got a list of you just got a list. I mean, the list, if it's a list, it's crazy. To most guys. To most guys, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess 50%. Let me say 50% because I don't know. There's another half of the list ain't. You feel me? Not saying to me it's crazy, but to most guys it's crazy.
Okay. Next question is, does your girl have social media? And it's like a two-part in a sense. Do you think that she has a responsibility when it comes to what she's posting on her social media and her interactions with people on there and the content in her feed and how she responds to it? So in a sense, like, holding her, just to sum it up, holding her accountable for how she utilizes her social media.
Everybody got social media. So yeah, she has social media. But she don't post them type of things, you know? I mean, if she did post them type of things, I mean, I wouldn't really be, I don't know if I would be mad or anything like that, you know what I mean?
But would you
I mean,
hold her
posting, like, I feel like it's a difference when you post a picture, like when you're on vacation, than instead of posting like in your house and trying to show off your body. You know what I mean, because in vacation you bathing suit, having fun. You know what I mean, in the house you trying to show it.
So what if she's on vacation and she just turned around and started just twerking, and she posts a clip of her twerking, her ass splashing in the water, and she put that up?
Your girl.
Your girl did that. Do you think that she should have some sort of responsibility with what she's posting? Like, should she be held accountable for the content?
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
Yo, it's JNL, man.
Yeah, I like that. You know what's crazy? I really wouldn't be mad.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I really wouldn't be mad. I'm the type of nigga to want my girl to be twerking before we even get anything. That's my foreplay twerk. Like, you feel me? Let me see something. Like, yeah.
But it's not just you seeing it, though.
Now you got a bunch of guys in the comment section talking about
Talking like, yo, I'll kill that.
I kill that. That drum fat.
I'll beat that up.
Not
Good
in the
looking.
DMs.
Yeah.
That's your answer.
So am I. I can't be mad, you feel me?
I can
Do you know what's real though? My fault. But you know what's real? that's a woman's thing. Like, you feel me? How can I take that away from women? That's how they dance. You feel me? That's been going on before these women time. You know, before time. You feel me? Women been doing these things. So
But
it
now it's on
ain't
social media. Now, social media is a brand new thing. So now it's everywhere for everybody to see.
right.
Back
But
in the
when
day, it was not readily available.
right. Okay. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody would see it at the beach. What's the difference?
I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. That's definitely a different perspective for men. I'm pretty sure women would definitely appreciate that when they see this. So back to that. I'm gonna ask you the same question, but I'm gonna just tweak it just a little bit, man. We on JNL. I'm gonna tweak it just a tad bit. You feel me? Now, would you consider twerking to be a provocative way of dancing? Because there's plenty other ways to dance other than twerking. And would you be okay if your daughter posted a video of herself twerking and, you know, twerking in the video and showing that to the camera and posting it up with men in her comments responding in the same manner that we spoke about, possibly your wife or your female?
Twerking to be a provocative way of dancing.
Yeah.
Can be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, back in the days, because I'm from Brooklyn, I mean, when my towns, my hood, you feel me? They used to have dance competitions, like real like dance competitions, like not just twerking, but that got involved in it. You feel me? So
Right.
I never really looked at it like that. I looked at it like, okay, they're battling. You feel me? Like they out here shaking their ass, battling so you can shake it better. Twerking, doing a slow whine. Oh, she can't whine, she can't tick. You feel me? It's really like a lot of bitches really just should just be jiggling. They don't really be twerking. Like I don't really. They don't really be twerking to me. Like I don't really know if that's twerking. I mean, it really would really be twerking. We want to get ass cheeks moving separately, and then the muscles be flexing, and you can see it. I don't really know, like you know what I mean. But just that one shaking, just that ain't really twerking to me. Like that's just
But
you gyrating.
But would you consider twerking to be a provocative way of dancing? Your answer is no, or you're not sure?
But this is what I'm saying though, know what I mean? If a bitch just in the front of the camera and shaking and jiggling her ass, just jiggling it with no style, know what I mean? And nothing, that's just saying, come fuck me, know what I mean? But if a bitch is dancing in front of the camera, her ass doing tricks and shit like that, know what I mean? She picking up glass bottles and shit like that, that's a talent. So I'm looking at it different, know what I mean?
I still want you to answer that daughter question as well. We're not gonna let that go by. But now that you mentioned it, versus twerking, your ass is still in the camera. Do you think that is changing in a man's mind, whether it's saying to come fuck me or it's saying to come fuck me?
Like when he see the ass, you think he's thinking anything else other than come fuck me?
That would be on the man. That would be the man thinking,
Would you say
I want to fuck that.
Would you say that most men, when they see a girl twerking her ass, in their mind they're thinking, fuck that, hit that?
That's a fact.
So it's safe to say that whether you know how to twerk or you don't know how to twerk, you're still getting the same response from men most of the time. So do you think they have a responsibility to not, if they don't want that type of feedback from men, to not post those type of content and then expect men to be like, oh, she's just dancing, it's innocent?
Yeah, because right now how you speaking is like
Yeah, if they didn't
from
want
Brooklyn, so you understand that.
if they didn't want
that.
that type of feedback, I mean, which is what you saying would be, I want to hit that, shake that ass,
Right.
They shouldn't be doing that.
I'm asking you that question.
You asking me if
Yeah.
they shouldn't be doing that. I'm
Yeah.
saying that's what I was asking you.
Yeah.
Nah.
What you want your daughter doing then?
Would I want my daughter twerking or not?
Ass on the camera.
Would I want my daughter? Of course, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Why not?
What's the main response off of that?
Because you just agreed that it's okay to do it. But now I'm asking you now.
It's okay to do it.
But
It's
your
not.
daughter- Now your daughter's doing that.
It's
It's not okay anymore.
No, I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm just saying I wouldn't want my daughter to do it.
Why?
Why wouldn't I want my daughter to be exposing herself to the world like that? You asking the father that. You a father? You got a kid?
I am a father. I do that.
Which I know you take care of him very well.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want my daughter doing that because I wouldn't want her kids to see her like that.
Why?
Because I want them to know there's a better way to live your life instead of just exposing your body to millions of people
So,
for no bread.
So it's safe to say that you actually don't agree with women, and you won't actually agree with your girl twerking on the camera for the world to see, because she's exposing herself, whether she's your daughter or not.
The thing is, you don't control your wife or your girlfriend. You don't control her. If she does it and you cool with it, you cool with it.
Right.
But what you really want.
That's the
is your
first
daughter
thing
to do.
that's the first thing, you know what I mean? One of my uncles actually told me, you know what I mean? You don't own that woman. You feel me? Whether y'all put the ring on or not, you don't own her. She's not a property, you feel me?
But I would say that before a man would put a ring on it, he already knows that kind of woman. So if she
Right.
was doing that type of stuff before the ring,
Right, that's what
I
I was
wouldn't even
saying.
wife her.
See, some men wouldn't go for that
Mm-hmm.
if they was doing certain things, but some men would.
Would you?
Would I? That's what I don't know.
But not. So you don't agree with your daughter doing it?
I don't agree. I wouldn't want my daughter to do something like that,
But would you want your?
but I
daughter-
wouldn't.
you wouldn't control her. You wouldn't
Right.
stop her. You would
Me.
prevent it.
I'll try to prevent it as long as I can. I
Mhm.
mean, till she old enough to understand. If she understands it, I mean, she not tell her everything I can tell her and inform her. I mean, about the problems with it. I mean, she still decides to go on with it. I mean, it's nothing more I could do personally. I mean,
So overall, you don't agree with women posting their ass on social media, twerking for the world to see it. Overall, you don't actually agree with that.
no, I agree with it. I just wouldn't want my daughter personally.
No, but the whole point of all the points that you made versus your wife and your daughter, it's the same action.
Right.
So if you don't agree with it, and technically overall you actually don't agree with your wife doing it either, but you're just allowing her to do it because that's your wife, and you're looking at like you don't own her because you just said she's
Right.
not your property.
Can I ask a question? If you did see a girl on social media shaking her ass or doing sexualizing herself in this manner, is your first instinct to wife her or like date her, or is
So she's not my girl.
she's not
already.
your girl? Nah.
Right.
Is your first instinct to wife her or try to get to know her? And even if you get to know her, is your end goal really to be with her long term, or you just trying to smash?
I mean, I don't feel like you can know all of that right away, just like that, by seeing a girl shake her ass.
No, but he's saying, would you even?
Would
Let's
you
say you
consider-
got
What
to
I would consider though, if I see something like that, is like, damn, I would hit that. Like,
facts.
Yeah. Would you say that most men had that same thought when they first see that?
yeah, I would say
Yeah,
a lot of men would
guys
have that thought.
same. And if you do run into that anomaly of a man that would see that and say, you know, I want to see how further it can go. Like, yeah, that's cool, but
Right.
she might be really cool with just putting it all out there now, because now her man is very confident in her doing it. She might even go further. She might, you know, I would say if you give somebody an inch, they can take a yard. If you get her the inch to shake her ass, then she might want to open her OnlyFans now. Now she want to put all that out there and all that stuff. So most guys
Is that getting all ran by me? I mean, is she running this stuff by me? Because if she running this stuff by me, and then I'm cool with it, and I mean, and I'm the she's the main character, and I'm the background character, and I mean, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it.
I'm gonna address that and say most facts are based off of majority, right? Like most studies, like it's considered a fact what they can prove based on a majority. So if you one dude out of a million niggas that are gonna be like, I don't want my bitch on OnlyFans, or I don't want my bitch ass out there, then that's just you. It's not a fact.
Right.
So your point to you, it's okay. But if you had to state it and use it in, let's say, the court of law, the facts are gonna present itself that saying most men don't want to see their personal females showing their yams off on the gram or the book twerking for other men to comment on
Let
them.
me help you with that.
Most older people with morals who grew up different, because the new generation, you can't tell what they want.
But it's still the same.
I personally don't think it's still the same because they're doing more OnlyFans.
I'm thinking.
It's-
I think more men. I think men in general don't want to share their women with any other man.
Like it's still the same because the thing is we can't go on social media and scratch that. We can't go on OnlyFans make money. They can. We can't get in the clubs for free. They can. Nothing has really changed. You know what I mean?
Most men don't want to share their woman with any other man unless it's for a drug or some money.
That's an exception though. That's not, a lot of men ain't doing
The
that.
majority.
Right.
If I ask 100 guys that same
But-
question,
Those would be the exceptions that'll be coming to you first before anything.
what you mean?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if that opportunity presents itself, they're gonna be with it.
It's a very minute amount of men
That would do that.
that would do that.
Yeah, very small amount of men. Wife her. No, listen. Don't confuse
Pretty
smashing.
sure from the life I lived and the things I've seen, I'm pretty sure it's a lot. It's a lot.
How
It's
many?
this.
Stop.
Those girls are still with those guys. They married.
People be married for years on years that y'all don't know that.
But the majority though. It's not.
No, the majority fakes it. I feel like.
Natural.
Okay, so you're represented for the exception, right? That's good. That's definitely good for the viewers to hear that point of view. But majority, statistically, men aren't going for it. Men are not looking at women on OnlyFans or that's selling box on Skip the Games or Backpage when that was lit. They're not looking at those girls to wife. They're not desiring those women to be with. Those women are just to get a nut off, no cap. And you could say that. You could know any
You know
man.
how many people fell in love doing that?
Not a lot.
I don't think that's love. I think that's lust because there's no building there. It's like I'm paying you this money, this currency, and I'm going to put my dick in you. That's
Right.
There's no love in there. That's just lust.
But do you know how many people stayed together from just those?
Not a lot.
It's not enough,
No.
and there's not
But
enough
how would you
successful.
Statistics prove it. Those women.
There's no statistics for OnlyFans. There's no.
Yeah, yes, there is. There's plenty of them.
Most of the OnlyFans girls got guys.
Nah, a lot of
That's-
OnlyFans girls are
I
single.
guarantee you, 100% that most of those OnlyFans girls
Have a
have
boyfriend?
boyfriends.
Nah.
Cap.
Nah.
That's cap, bro.
Facts.
That's
Nah.
cap, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
But I got another one for you.
They got a daily guy, they got a weekly guy, they got a monthly guy, but they don't have no
They're
long
not
term.
having no long term
They don't have no
investments.
long-term
A lot of
investment
them
in
have
nobody.
long-term investments. A lot of them,
Nah.
you know,
A small
A small percentage.
of them do.
It's not a lot. Wait, hold on. I got one more for you. We're gonna jump on. That's a good one. We're gonna touch on that again. Hold on. It's a question for you. Do you think that the majority of women view other women that sell box as whores?
Do I think
Your girlfriend got a whole ass friend.
women, the majority of women,
Just
think
women-
women that sell box are whores? Is the
Yeah.
question.
Does your girl have a whole ass friend?
Does my girl have a whole ass friend? I don't know.
And if she did, would
You
she
know.
call her a hoe?
Maybe. I don't personally. I don't know. I mean, I don't move around. You feel me? I'm a different type of. But I don't know. Because if you think about it, in the old ways, women didn't have anything to offer.
Oh shit.
No, I mean like,
Fucked up.
but looks like they were
Oh shit.
offering too much.
I bet.
I mean, it was the guy taking care of everything. She
Oh,
just
shit.
like you said before. All she has to do is be what?
Be pretty.
Fat.
Right, shots fired, man.
I mean, all she gotta do is be pretty. So basically, she was doing the same thing. So I don't think. I think the women that act bougie will more or less look at a woman that sells boxes as a whore.
So you feel like the average woman, right? Because OnlyFans girls and the girls that sell in box, they're not the average woman. So you feel like the average woman would not view those women as whores.
It could possibly be. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm saying how you
Woman's
feel.
mind is hard to, you feel me,
Okay.
for me to make a suggestion on.
That's a good one.
All right. I like that, man. My boy playing the fence. He playing it real safe. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that, women don't bring shit to the table comment, but you feel me? They only got nothing. They got nothing to offer. That's kind of crazy.
I said back then.
Say that. Back then. We gonna jack that back then. You sure that's not how you feel now? But all right, say that.
Yeah, got a lot more to offer now, you know. A lot of them got these. It's the way they got their shit together, you know. They got a lot
Okay.
more.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Definitely, you know, myself from Brooklyn, y'all. So it's like, you know, Brooklyn cats is different.
Raw and
feel me?
authentic, you heard?
That's-
Kings County.
But that's a very small ant compared to the world of men we living in, right? But nonetheless, got another question for you. Would you, if you could, because I remember you made a statement. You said, "Yo, men would like to have their wives and, you know, other women as well." Earlier when we was outside, we was chopping it up. The question is, would you like to have, if you could, if your girl allowed it, like, would you introduce another party to your union? And obviously a female,
So polygamy.
right? If it's okay with your girl, and secondly, if your answer is no to this second question, do you think it's fair that if your girl came to you and asked you, she want to invite another party, and it's going to be a male, to y'all union?
So for the viewers that don't know, he's talking about polygamy. Polygamy is one man to many women.
JNL, y'all, JNL, man. Shit we do, man. We keeping it raw, man. We keeping it authentic, man.
Yes and yes.
You lost me.
Yes, I would.
Right.
And no and yes, I wouldn't accept that she bringing a man to it. And yes, I think that's fair.
Why?
Ooh, okay. All right.
Cause which one? You want wild in the first one, or wild in the second one?
I'll take why both. You gotta explain both.
Why? Why would I like that? Because I just feel like a man is just doing what he naturally does. I mean, I feel like if I want another woman, I should be able to take another woman.
Mhm.
But I feel like when a woman tries to get a man, another do it with another man, it's like it's not you just having sex. It's the man is just now he's conquering you.
Mm.
You feel me? You let him conquer you. You feel me?
Hey.
You think it's equal though? Like you think it's equal that you
Nah.
can ask for another girl if you ask and she's cool with it, bring another girl and I mean y'all like you it's just you and that and those two girls.
Right.
You think it's the same thing if she were to tell her man to bring another man in there, and that's cool. That's the same thing. It's the same.
Transaction.
Yeah. Like, cause you think that man would be cool watching another man drill his shorty out?
Like you, like would you?
Would I be cool with that?
He said he's not.
No,
cool.
but
No.
most would you think most niggas would be cool with that?
No.
No, he said no.
But
But
again,
but you think
the future is crazy. Like you see the things that's going on now. This is what I mean. I done seen these things. I
Like
mean,
you seen
first of all, I done seen pimps and hoes, and then I done seen crackheads
you know most pimps are
selling
guys, right?
girlfriends for that work. You feel me? So I done came from wild things.
Yeah, but you seen pimps are guys. You see pimps that have numerous shorties.
Right.
But you
And
never
some of
seen-
these shorties was they shorties. Some of these shorties got their kids. You feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't just like you
But
feel
you
me?
seen, and I'm not saying you haven't, but just please tell me if you've seen it because it's just crazy. You seen a man be with a woman and he's cool with letting another man come in the relationship?
There's these women called porn stars, right? And they have husbands, like, who sit there and watch them perform these acts.
Alright, so I feel like you was gonna say that, and I asked that question for a reason. So, did you know? I looked this up. Did you know that about 75 to 80% of porn stars always end up in divorce?
The divorce doesn't matter.
No.
It's the fact that they man is allowing them to do that.
Well,
You feel what I'm saying?
To an extent.
But you know why? Money
Yeah.
and drugs.
No, it could
Those
be
are
that.
the exceptions.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the end of the day, right? Those same women, like you said, like they date porn stars that are
Correct.
getting drilled out by different guys almost weekly. That's crazy as fuck to me. But alright, he's staying with her for maybe she got some good box, man. That's why she on porn. She got some good box. She got a fat ass. Maybe she's whatever. At
Or just attractive.
At some point, he was not willing to do it no more. That's what it sounds like. Whether she initiated it or he did, the divorce, I'm saying, or even if they wasn't even married,
Or
even if
she
initi-
just found the right size, you know?
nah, but
She could have had so many
no,
that she could have found the right size.
nah. I think that she found because she getting drilled by many sizes, different colors of the rainbow. So I had nothing to do with it. Really, she found a guy wanting to deal with her being in that business, and he was only able to deal with it for so long. And like Luke said, a lot of it probably was just lust. She probably put the good box on him. She's a porn star, and he was rocking with it for as long as he could. And he probably told her, "Yo, you gotta stop doing this." And she was like, "This is my money. It's my money maker. I'm not gonna stop."
Right.
You know what I mean? So either he got fed up and he initiated the divorce or the breakup, or she got fed up with
Man,
complaining
it's
about
probably
it.
a lot that went that way.
A lot of it went that way because a lot of porn stars, I'm not gonna lie, bro, a lot of them end up growing old single.
Mm.
Yeah, that's an actual proven thing.
It's the reality of it.
Yeah, they end up growing old single. They
And,
can't. Cause like real shit, like I know you agree.
Hundreds of videos,
Yeah, it's like I don't wanna. And I
Five Guys,
You know what I mean?
and
You don't wanna see that.
Bukakes, and
And you always want that same guy that was doing the same thing, whacking your meat off to it before you started cuffing him.
man dingos, and
Yeah.
god damn.
Yeah.
That one,
Okay, that was good. That was good. I got another one. Do you think that all men cheat? And two-part question. If a man is dating a girl that has OnlyFans page, or she does porn, or she sells box on the side, that he can be faithful to her, knowing that I'm saying, like, niggas is really ramming her shit crazy.
Can you break down?
And he gets to see it.
Can you break down what being faithful is, man versus woman?
Man versus women.
Before you give him that question, that two-part question.
I feel okay. I can do that. I feel like as a man, our loyalty, the way we give loyalty to women is just different than the way they expect it from us, and they think that the way they view loyalty, it's an equal understanding between us, the communication wise of what loyalty is to us. And I feel like we give loyalty in different ways, which would be like protecting, providing, and for what we want from them in return is just keep your legs closed. You feel me? But at the same time, they looking at us like, if I have to keep my legs closed, then you should keep your little man in your pants. And that's just not how we give loyalty. That's not how we show loyalty, because it don't mean the same thing to us. You feel me? As the way it means, the way we see them, and the way we want them to hold themselves. You feel me?
If you were to be with someone,
I got you right now.
Go ahead.
All right, you took history class, right?
Of course.
So you know how an army would win and how they would celebrate their win by stabbing their flag in the dirt of the opponent's land.
Facts.
That's how they conquered them.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes back to my question, my answer of my whole statement when I said, if a woman opens her legs to another man while she's in a relationship with a man, she's being conquered. He's stabbing his flag into another man's land. I mean, he's conquering it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's deep.
That's facts.
That's deep.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Still gonna have to run back to that question though. Those two-part questions. A, do you think all men cheat? And B, do you think that men, from what you said, that are dating these girls that got OnlyFans and do porn, do you think that they can remain faithful to those girls in those professions?
It's J&L, y'all. It's J&L, man.
After dark. You know how we coming.
Coming crazy. Coming crazy.
I don't think all men cheat. I think it's possible for all men to cheat, you know what I mean? Because some people be in relationships so long that they don't even know what else is there that would spark their interest, you know? So I think it's possible for men to cheat, but I don't think all men cheat.
Alright, so to Leon's question, right?
A lot of men cheat, though.
There you go.
A lot of men cheat.
Do you think the reason why a man will probably cheat on his girl is because, or have sex with another girl while being with a girl, is because he has way more options to cheat? Because the average guy probably doesn't have that many options.
Right.
But like, say, Sonny, you get money, nigga.
Right.
A lot of girls will know about your bread and how you dress and the car you drive and you own a crib and all that. You don't think that more girls are looking at you than the average guy?
Yeah.
So, don't you think that you not being the most average guy is gonna make you more susceptible to cheat or have sex with another girl? Because you have more options than the average guy. The average guy,
Right.
he live with his mom, smoke weed all day, work at
Right.
McDonald's. He don't have as much options as you.
Yeah, money is attractive.
Tragic.
Yeah, I would say, you know what I mean, there's a lot of distractions out there. I mean, you can get distracted out there, you know what I mean?
And just to join in real quick, do you think it's easier for men to cheat or for women to cheat?
I think it's... What do you mean by that, though?
Alright, how does a woman cheat to you?
How does a woman cheat?
Yeah. We all say women more sneakier and way more keen at
Oh,
it.
so do you mean like
Not the act of
who has better cheating skills?
Now, what does it take for a man to cheat? What does it take for a woman to cheat?
To be able to cheat, do you think it's easier for women? Like, are they more able to
Right.
cheat than it is? So, to make it more simpler, is it easier for a man to go and get a female to have sex with him versus a woman to go out and have a man to have sex with her?
No, I don't think it's easier for a man to get out and get a woman to have sex with. I think it's easier for a woman to get a man.
To have sex with her.
Right.
Alright, so
Why?
what does it take
Because
for that
a
woman?
lot of men still have a lot high standards. I mean, I done seen.
Think so?
No, I done seen non-attractive guys with high standards. So I'm telling you,
Is the majority like that? Is the majority of men holding women to a standard so high that they're only gonna have sex
not
with
so
girls?
high, but
But like they're not gonna have sex with girls that are not tens. Like, would you have sex?
girls are more like
Ooh.
when you try to, because you have to conquer a woman.
Okay.
You feel me?
Get it
So
somewhere.
it's harder for a man because you're trying to conquer the land.
But why
You feel
does
me?
why
Oh.
does her cheating? What does she have to do to cheat?
What does a woman have to do to cheat?
Yeah.
You know what? I answer.
That's more of a question for a woman.
No, I'll
You
make it
feel
easy.
me?
I'll make it easier. What is the man doing wrong for her to cheat?
What is the man doing wrong for? I mean, Diddy a billionaire and Cassie cheated on him with a personal trainer. So what could a man be doing wrong? I mean, sometimes giving them everything is, you know what I mean, the wrong thing to do. I mean, they get tired of that. I mean,
What? You think so?
I think if a woman had everything, I mean, the next thing for her to get is another nigga.
I don't think so.
Sometimes, you feel me?
I got another question.
If you ain't giving the kids,
So she got everything. I'm telling you, she found a dream man. What does he have to
kids
go?
and all of that,
Everything she could ever want in her life, she has it.
and she still cheat,
Yeah.
what will make her cheat?
What did he do wrong?
Let the other guy do right.
Oh, so is it safe to say that she's investing more time into the other guy than him?
He could be around her, you know. He could be around her.
He's talking
more.
to her. He's courting her. He's
Right.
treating her better than
He
her
could
current
have
man.
this. Here it goes again. I mean, she could meet something that she never met before. You feel me?
So
There's different guys out there, different flavors. You feel me? Nobody's the same.
let me ask you one more question.
Go
Before you
ahead.
pass the mic on. Who hurts the most from being cheated on? The man or the woman?
The man or the woman.
Who hurts the most?
like, what do you
I feel like that's an equal thing. I mean, because they both take it to the extreme. And, I mean, the woman might kill a man, the man might kill a woman. You feel me? That's different pain when somebody thinking about time invested. You feel me?
I will argue that
The shit they had to go through being with the person. You feel me? Like that's a different pain when somebody break your heart. That's
Oh, yeah.
what that's about. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
heartbreak. You feel me? And sometimes cheating necessarily just ain't the heartbreak. I mean, it could be sometimes.
is that a deal breaker for you?
Is that a deal breaker for me?
She cheated on you, you'll take her back?
Would I take her back for cheating on me? Probably not.
I'll argue most men ain't gonna take her back.
I mean,
Alright, I'm gonna ask you another question, right? On topic still. I'm just gonna draw back just a little bit.
okay.
In regards to who is it more easier for women to cheat or men to cheat, and then you making a statement about men having these
Standards.
incredible standards, right? Is it safe to say that you had sex with more girls that were below tens in your life than girls that were actual tens? And would you say the percentage of the girls you fucked they were average versus the girls you had sex with that were tens?
We don't have sex with a lot of tens unless you really gotta figure it out. Would you say I'm gonna end on this question? Have there been times when you had sex with a girl that was, you know you can get it, she's not the best looking, not the best body, you still got it, but you know you can get a girl that look like a 9 or a 10, and you know you can have sex with that girl, but you also have sex with a girl that you can rate in your mind as a 4 or a 5. You're like, yeah, why not?
All right, that's two different questions, and it's two questions. So I'm gonna answer his first, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
answer yours 2nd.
Mhm.
So 10 is basically somebody's opinion. You know what I mean, because
Of course, yeah.
I mean that has a whole lot to do with their makeup, dressing, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean, with somebody with.
Right, but like to you,
Like
would
to you, a
would
10 is
say
like a supermodel. Like
would
the
you say you
hard
had
shorty, that's a
sex
really bad shorty.
with more girls that were 10s, or you had sex with more girls that were less than 10?
It's crazy because at the time some of them was 5s,
Just saying, like,
and then as time went on, they became 12s and 10s.
but would you say you had sex with more 10s and 12s, or you had sex with more girls that were average to you?
Average, I say.
Okay, so it is safe to say that
6s and 7s.
the majority of guys' standards would be like the girl has to just look good enough to them, meaning like she might not be a 10 to everybody else, but or to
Back in
me.
the days, I just wanted everything,
I'm talking
man.
about right now, but she got some ass and titties,
Right,
and her body's fit.
right.
Face is not all that. Would
Mhm.
you say you smash more girls like that versus she's fire?
I say I would. Yeah.
Right? You did. You could say that. So it's safe to say that.
I mean, that body,
Word. JNL, man. So
body, you heard that
So-
body like a Coke bottle.
So when it comes to like in a sense sexualizing themselves, women and all that,
Right.
I don't want to say, like, I would not like to say the real, so they really understand how men think and how we generally feel. Only because I do feel like they are, in a sense, saving the world, like I said earlier, because they got those sick dudes that all they got to do, yo, my boy, stay in your crib. You got your little, what is it, your little technology device, right?
Little computer in
Your little computer in your joint, you get your little drink in your two-step and handle your business versus going out there and searching and finding and hurting a female. You feel me? So that's one of the things why I do just kind of like to zip it on that in a little bit, because if I tell women this, or let's say I was a man with influence, let's say I was Jay-Z, and I made a comment on that. Now a lot of men, they see how I feel and they just gonna bandwagon it because I'm Jay-Z. Now they taking their girls off, and now everybody like, damn, Meek Mill, oh damn, Drake and all them, Chris Brown, these niggas took their girls off of that. Now I don't want my girl on there because they took their girls off. Now you removing that avenue for these sick dudes to go and take care of themselves. Now they really got to go out in the world and start causing havoc, possibly.
Well, here we go now.
You feel me?
Beyonce puts on a show, right? She's twerking, shaking her ass. She got on some tight dress, or she got on some one piece, and the ass cheeks is out. How do you think Jay-Z feel about that? You think he's down and out, or feeling like she's exposing her body to the world?
That's a good question, man. I'm just gonna say
Beyonce's a
that
performer.
celebrities are usually a bad example
Because they're the exception.
because they're the exception. They fall under the exception rule. The majority of the people are not that. So even if Jay-Z,
It's also how the world works.
but Jay-Z is a nigga that's not average. He's an exceptional nigga. Beyonce is an exceptional female. So if
The
We
line,
try to-
it aligned for them.
it lines perfectly for them because
Yeah.
they don't understand, like, yo, she's a performer and she's doing this to literally bring in the bread. The thing is, what happens most of the time is if your girl's on OnlyFans and you working at the nearest warehouse, your bread ain't matching her. She need a nigga almost on Jay-Z's level. She need a tier nigga, a nigga that's equally enough to get more access to women than the average man. It's like ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. She's a billionaire, but boy worth like 60 mil. Do you know whether he's with her or not? The amount of girls he has access to versus the amount of men she has access to. For her, it's a very, very small percentage of men that she can find on A$AP Rocky's caliber that she would actually want to date.
The last 3 guys that she was with before A$AP Rocky were billionaires.
Billionaires. So the last 3 guys, if y'all didn't catch that, the last 3 guys that Rihanna was with before A$AP Rocky were billionaires. I'm not sure that's a fact. I don't know if you Google that. It's Google fact. It's Google fact. Okay. So quote Joey on that. Don't quote me on that. But just to see the caliber of men that she's dated, right? The chances of her. Now mind you, A$AP Rocky don't need a girl to be a billionaire to fuck with. She don't even gotta be a millionaire. She don't even gotta be a thousandaire, because he could make her into whatever.
She could be jobless.
She could have no job. Now Rihanna looking at it like, well, I'm not dating boy that work at KFC. I don't care how good he look. There's a million other niggas that making way more bread than him, that look better than him. So she not going for that. That's why I say celebrities are a bad example. So if your girl is looking at Beyonce like, I'm gonna be like that. Oh, the worst one in the world, Kim Kardashian. If your girl is looking at Kim Kardashian like, well, she got Kanye.
She don't have Kanye no more.
Well, look, she's rich.
She still don't got Kanye.
She's rich and she still don't got Kanye. But at the end of the day, she's still rich, sweetheart. You're not rich. So your options of men on that caliber, the chances of you landing that, especially if you're not exotic or fire looking to men on that caliber's level, if you notice they date the girls, they all pretty much look the same.
Right.
Right. So if you look anything outside of that, chances are you're not ever getting you a nigga on that level. Because they literally recycle the bad women. They recycle girls. His girl look like his girl look like his girl look like his girl. You feel me? When we down here, because we down here, feel me? We don't have those same luck.
I want to tell you,
There's levels to this shit, you feel me?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Those are different levels, we at different levels, and there's people with different levels than us, you feel me? There's people with access to only certain women, and there's us with access to certain women, and then there's other people with access to certain women, you know what I mean?
All women.
All women, I mean. And if you, I really personally feel like it's the luck of the draw. Like, I mean, because if the right person get their spot and get their shot and everything fall into place perfectly, I mean, it can happen.
The exception, though. And that's where...
I like that, man, and I don't want to say it, but I gotta say it. It's like you selling them a dream, because women do go off of the exceptional rule. Like, oh, my homegirl, her nigga makes 6 figures a year and she got 3 kids. Your homegirl is fire. You not. And most of y'all aren't. And most of y'all ain't willing to do what your homegirl's doing for that man. Most of y'all feel like your relationship is 50-50 in y'all mind. The average nigga, you know what his salary is? It's the average nigga making anywhere from, what is it, 25?
45
40? No.
60K.
No, that's above average.
No, 45 to 60K a year. Average man.
right,
45 to 60K a year.
right.
The average man is making, don't quote me on this, they did the fact check, they're gonna fact check that. The average man is making anywhere from 40K to 60K a year. These girls want niggas making 100 bands a year. The average nigga is not touching that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now, if you want a nigga that's doing all this, that, and the third, what type of girl you think the nigga that's making, because the average, which is the average people making 40 to 60, and you want a nigga that's making 100 bands, what type of girl you think he looking at making 100 bands a year? It's definitely not you, sweetheart. You average.
Sometimes men just want a woman to do what they say.
That's true. But if you're average looking, and I'm a nigga that's making an unaverage salary,
Right.
I'm not choosing on an average woman.
Right.
You have to be, shit gotta be put together. You feel me? Like, you don't need a job. You have to do the things that you can't change, which is how you look. Meaning, like, the shit that how God made you. We ain't gonna touch on the whole fucking what's that shit called? The body changing, sculpting, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? BBLs and all. We're not talking about that. Your face. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
out the box, most women ain't changing that. You know, there's a small percentage of women getting BBLs. Most women aren't getting that shit. Feel me? So the average joint, if you look average, chances of you landing a Jay-Z or what's that nigga name? A$AP Rocky, Chris Brown, out of here, sweetheart. So you can't compare yourself to these girls.
It makes a lot of sense
Sense that you say that because I seen Jeff Bezos, whatever his name is. I mean, he got so much money I can't pronounce his name. Jeff Bezos' wife is
ugly as fuck. Ugly as
I'm not gonna say she ugly as shit, but she's less attractive than his new girlfriend.
Thing is, she was just there when it all started.
Mm-hmm. And he kept it solid.
And he kept it solid with her. And
Until...
you know what happened?
You know he was gonna have to split that bread with her.
Nah, he didn't get the prenup. And you know something? I'll tell my daughter the same thing. Find the best.
I mean, that's his.
possible.
Ain't that his kid's mother?
Huh?
Ain't that his kid's mother?
Yeah, no. What she did was the right thing. Because I tell my daughter to understand that I want you to find the best man possible in terms of his money, his status, his looks, all that. And if he does you dirty in your eyes, if he cheats on you in your eyes, if he puts hands on you, whatever, rapes you, takes a kid from you, whatever, then
I'm not sure what the situation was with them though.
At the end of the day, she waited till he was up. Right?
I
Top of the game. He's the richest man alive.
How about when did they start?
When he first started. When he did Amazon.
When he was broke?
Books,
When he was broke?
Yeah.
So he was broke. She was there. So you can't say she waited till he was up.
And that's why he didn't complain about giving her half the wealth.
Solid.
He
I mean,
was
that's
like,
his mother, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's not a lot of people that's gonna complain. I mean, unless
Nah.
you're 50 Cent.
And on top of that, he's just so rich. He's the richest man alive that, yeah, I lose half my assets to her, but he's still the richest man in the world for a reason. She now became, don't quote me on this, but at the time, she was like the 6th or 7th richest woman in the world because of his money. But he's still the richest man.
I'm pretty sure she probably has some,
Like
something
she was
to do
on
with
she
that.
was on a regular shardy level. It wasn't her bread, it was his bread. But once she divorced him, she took half his assets. She then became she flew up the scale. She became, again, don't quote me, but she became the most wealthiest woman alive because of his money. But he is still remaining the most wealthy man alive, which tells you that he wasn't bothered by giving half his shit to her. He was like,
Right.
I'm gonna still get it. Feel me? I know the blueprint. You don't. So that shit might run out for you, but me, I'm still valid. You know what I mean? And he
I
can do
don't
that.
think
without-
100 billion will run out for nobody.
That's a fact. She might be good.
More money
Her
you can
kids
spend,
kids
feel
might be
me?
valid. You feel me? But is his generation of wealth is gonna run out. It's gonna take too long to run out compared to her. It's gonna run out at some point when the family tree dies. But man, he can feed the entire country. He can feed the United States for years.
She can too.
But his keep coming, hers doesn't. That's the difference.
I mean, I'm not sure what she got.
I think at the time he was worth
200 something.
I think he's worth 178 billion now. At the time, he was worth like 128 billion, and she got half of that. So yeah, she's still a billionaire, but like, she just keep going up because I think right now he's worth over 200 billion.
I thought he was worth like 200 something billion. He was like the
He worth-
richest
no, he
man
worth
in
that
the
now.
world at first, right?
He worth that now. He worth that now. He
No,
got
I'm pretty
divorced.
sure he's like 100 something billion now because she got half of something, 200 something.
Nah.
No, really?
At the time, it was like what, like 5 years ago
Wow.
when the divorce happened. He was worth like 170 something. I can't remember exactly. She got half of that, and then him now is worth like over 200 bill. Like he still has money keep coming in.
I mean,
He owns Amazon for Christ's
I'll
sake.
use Amazon.
You know what I mean? So the nigga is
Shit.
not his money flow don't stop. His money flow don't stop. But her money flow, she never had one. Her money flow was her man, Jeff Bezos.
I think that's a fact. That was an easy come up.
I mean, you think it's easy supporting somebody trying to reach their dreams?
I'ma say-
it's a long road.
I'm gonna just say, like, I think as a woman, you know, everybody, when you're in a relationship, you got a role to play.
Kids.
You feel me?
She carried those kids. Don't
So-
forget that.
Yeah, facts.
She
I
took
feel
all the
like-
emotional stress. you
I
know?
feel like, yeah, she did go through a lot. Obviously, he's a billionaire, and he been that, and he been that over 100
Thing is,
times.
Think about this. Think about it. She probably was supporting his dreams. And she
100%.
probably didn't even get the time
To
from
do-
him.
Right. I'm gonna say. Look,
Facts.
at the end of the day, she did her part, and she
She got rewarded for
she
it.
got her reward.
She got
Staying
rewarded for it.
solid, you know, and it happens. It happens, you know, a lot. I'm gonna say it happens a lot, you know, probably not most of the time, but it does happen where women do turn their back on whoever because he might not be getting to where he's, you know, like his nigga that's rapping. You know, a lot of them got that story when they had that one
Right,
chick.
and
You feel
then
me?
it goes. Then I heard she was dating a teacher,
The thing is, right, is that like
and they broke up.
I would look at it like this: the work that he put in to become a billionaire, a lot of men is not. I say 99% of men is not putting in that type of work to become what he became, because there's not a lot of billionaires in this world.
Right.
That's below 1% to be a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
You had that as a woman. You actually had someone who's bringing in $1 billion+ a year.
I mean, she
When
got-
we make a
think about it.
we make a
They was
show.
also running that business out of the house first.
Yeah,
So then
she
she
supported
had to
him
been
when
a
he was
part of that.
nothing, and no one's gonna knock her for that. He didn't knock her for that. That's why he was so cool with her getting divorced and taking half his shit. He was cool with it. He didn't know he was gonna be a billionaire, but he did, and she supported him. And whether he was smashing other joints or he wasn't there for her enough times when he was so busy working in the office all the time, she still got rewarded for the fact that he put in that work in. And I understand a woman has to carry
So
this.
you think money is everything?
It's not everything, but when you have a man on that level of caliber, everyone wants that man. I can guarantee you, a lot of women would lay with Jeff Bezos just to get $1 million from him, and $1 million to him is throwing a penny out of his pocket. You know what I mean? So like,
Word.
real shit. I'm pretty sure the reason why I'm not gonna say pretty
A lot
sure.
of men probably lay with him to get $1 million out of his pocket. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's the exception right there. Though.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
But, yo, it's JNL, man. It's JNL. We're just gonna end this off real quick, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And finally, just to touch on what you was about to say, she probably had to be some sort of infidelity.
Yeah.
Why? Because women ain't nothing he doing wrong. She has all the money in the world. You feel me? That she could even dream of. Ain't nothing that she is outside of her reach. So, and that's to show you the loyalty thing. When we get back to that, the loyalty is just like, to them, it's different than what it means to us. So he looking at it like, girl, you with a billionaire. She looking at it like, yeah, I am. Thank you for changing my whole life and my family's life. Because I know it's not just her life he changed.
He changed her entire
Their friends, all that.
all that.
For her father, if he was still alive, he changed his life. Her cousin, everybody's life changed. So I guarantee you, whoever that lucky female was, that he, you know what I mean, folded up and origami styled her and twisted her like a pretzel. Whoever she was, she caused his demise to lose his family. You know what I'm saying? His wife, his partner. So, because women look at loyalty differently. But yeah, and yo, it happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, as a man, he happens. He's a billionaire. There's gonna be women after him. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be hella women after him.
I'll say this. I will say that I want every man I know personally, I would hope that they ever achieve the level of success that he achieved in his life. But I also know that if
not
a man,
happening.
again, it's fact. And if I do know someone that ever becomes that level, I know for a fact he's not going to be faithful to his one woman.
It's very hard.
Welcome to another episode of J and
And we off it, man.
Say no more.